Alright, and we are back. Kicking off from where we left off. Let's get to making a bed now. That would be ideal. Just need more palm leaves. And then just get ourselves situated with like a fire and whatnot. Yeah, right there are the other palm leaves. Gonna have to probably cut down another like palm tree plant. Right. So one thing I'm forgetting is whether or not this hut shelter allows you to save yourself from worms. I don't think so. So I guess we'll just stick with a leaf bed for now. And chances are I'll probably destroy it. Get myself a better bed in the near future. Gonna have to, that's I guess, you know, a bit of a tip for those that may not know. Chances are it's fairly straightforward. Just put the bed aside and you can still place a campfire underneath the shelter to save it from the rain. Yeah, I see that now that you do. Wondering, another palm tree. I wonder if I'll be able to even cut this in time and be able to build it all. I think so. Yeah, that's it. I'm good. I'll actually get an okay sleep, not uncomfortable. Sweet. Alright, let's wake up to a new day.
I'm thirsty.
Oh snap, that's one thing, you know, I definitely forgot to do was pop out those, and everything is rotten. Brutal. Let's harvest this, assuming these are okay. Let's eat them, harvest some more, put them out for rainwater. Thinking maybe 2 Bidens, but honestly, at this point, just would be ideal to have them out for the water. You know, multiple ways to do this. I hope they I don't know, you know, fix the mechanics for this. Is a little strange in terms of how you gotta move everything. Yeah, no. Alright. Anyway, let's get to making a fire. Also, let's get to inspecting myself first. Alright, just leeches. Awesome. No worms so far. Oh, these are definitely bad now too. I'm gonna have a solid pile of maggots and larvae, which are excellent for cleaning infections, those maggots. And
I'm thirsty.
also, the larvae are good for bait or protein. Same with the maggots, protein, but they also decrease sanity if eaten. I'm always concerned of accidentally eating it because the button for harvesting and such is so close. It's happened in the past. You gotta be careful there, otherwise you'll end up with like vomiting and such. This is how you craft a bidon, by the way, just a rope and a full coconut. Now I'm able to store water in that. Let's drink all this now too. Increase the hydration. Yes, fresh water when it's rainwater, so that's good. Let's check the stats. Could use some protein. So yeah, definitely a fire now. Awesome. That's good. Time to play Lumberjack Simulator. We're alright on that. I think I can make a stone ring if I'm not mistaken. That allows for additional spots to cook stuff. And these banana trees are excellent. I mean, unless you want to cut them down for the plants, they're great to be able to constantly get bananas from. Great for carbs. Alright, yeah, trees. Usually you want to pick up all the small sticks and such first before grabbing those large ones. Because, you know, unfortunately, again, hopefully they change that, but you're not able to pick up these sticks while holding a large, like, log or stick in your hand. Nor can you mix and match long sticks and logs together when holding them together. You can't do that, so. Let's shut down another one. I can appreciate those wood chips that fly. Apparently just one there. Probably missing it, but all good. I'm gonna turn this place into a decent home, if you will, and then get to exploring all the stuff nearby. And then further, of course, get to making some temporary shelters out further. Need to be able to learn everything. It's all coming in due time. Future content.
Come on! Yes! Yes!
Awesome. Alright. I kind of feel like making the stone ring right now, but chances are maybe I popped the bed too close or the fire too close, so let's see if that works. Oh, awesome. It does. Cool. Oh, good. In this area, these large stones appear like nothing. It's crazy how many spawn around here. So, there is a way to be able to take multiple stones at once, large ones. But again, early access, right? Plenty of updates coming. Let's try to see if I can do that right here. Just gotta have the crafting menu out. This is at the moment how you do it. Pop it there. Pop it there. Yep, exactly like that. And then if you hold the right mouse button, you can change the way you're looking and then just move around. Let's see how this bugs out. Or if I can just place it. No, that I can't. If I was to just get out of the crafting menu right now, they would... pretty sure they'd just like fly all over. As if, you know, I'm already almost done collecting all those stones needed for that. Wasn't counting how many that is, like around 10 or 12. Crazy the amount needed. Necessary. Awesome. Alright, let's go hunting. I'd say probably the stingray for now. Actually, I mean, maybe a fish too, just for the bone needles. I wonder if I actually got something there. No. Oh, and by the way, I definitely don't drink unsafe water. It's harder to cure that issue than it is dehydration. So yeah, don't do that. Even when you're thirsty, the character is asking for water. Wait, what? I definitely didn't click that. Didn't mean to click it anyway. Interesting. Yeah, probably just regularly cook those, but I'll pop like maybe two of these shells onto the campfire. So yeah, you're able to place these half shells onto the fire, and we'll show you how to, I mean, for those that don't know, obviously, I need to do it anyway. Fill up the Biden with water, pop it onto the, you could also fill up the Biden from these coconut shells. You just drag and drop, you saw the circle that you just place it on. And yeah, pop it into there, 1 and 2, there. And you can then, well, for example, make bone soup, excellent for fats, which I'm pretty sure I'd need. Not that bad, primarily protein. And it also gives protein there too, that bone soup. Oh, well, rip, total derp. Do not take those soups from the campfire. Now you know. That was a misclick on my part, but if you do take it, put a soup into your inventory that's in like a half shell, it will glitch out. Soup is no longer there. So rip. Sometimes it, I don't know why that happens, where it will automatically fill the coconut bowl with water sometimes. Not sure. Alright, let's get to organizing all of this now too. Popping it in the corner on this map. Then go exploring. It's got to be done soon, I feel. I mean, you can continue expanding the base right now, but I really need to get that Mullen area. Let's keep this fire going now too, for those obviously that may not know. Just that center circle specifically is for the fire. A way you're able to put it out is by using the Biden. Just drag and drop the Biden with water in it and put it into the center circle. It'll put it out and you can start it for later to save the fuel that's already there. Otherwise, you know, you see that ticker. Just add sticks, and coal is primarily the best fuel for fire, but it's also best used for like curing I think it's parasites or certain infections like venom or something like that. Let's see how I'm doing now. Not too bad. Keep up a little, drink this. Alright. Do not need to take you. I'd say probably expand the base here too. See if a shed and such can connect. Would be nice. That is unfortunate. Extremely. Oh gosh. I wonder if I'm gonna have to resort to rebuilding, or if maybe I can connect one over here on this side. Maybe it's just because I feel like that should be more than possible. That's a shame. Alright. Let's connect another frame first over here. Hate doing things at night, just because can't see anything. Yeah, and as you can see, I mean, you can kind of see that with two leeches right there. Graphics are insane, but sometimes it's tough to catch them. So having the backpack out actually highlights them on your body. Alright. Nonetheless, let's get to building this, the rest of this space. In this recent update that they made, being version 0.2, they've added a couple of features in terms of crafting, such as, you know, that shelter that just built there, and are expanding it, along with some storage for sticks. And I can appreciate that, but unfortunately, I mean, I really hope they add just general storage for items too, because things just get cluttered over time quite easily. And fun fact: certain trees cannot get cut.
Piece of shit.
They're there also for decor. It would be appreciated if everything, like, I mean, coming personally, and fun fact, because majority of you guys know nothing about me. I'm coming from a lot of hours in 7 Days to Die and Minecraft too. And the ability to freely craft whatever you like and break all blocks is something I really enjoy in terms of creativity. So that if that was like possible in this game, that would be excellent. We'll see what direction the devs take it. nonetheless quite enjoyable. But do have a lot of updates yet to make, and that's the thing about some of these early access games is like you make all this progress and then you have to restart all over again once the update comes out for the most part. One more log. Long stick, not log. Rip. But yeah, as I was saying about the storage, really hope they add that right away for the materials that don't have storage, like even palm leaves and small rocks, large too, if possible. It's got such potential, all these early access games, but then unfortunately, you know, they take such a long time, depending on, I guess, the dev team. It didn't take that long for us. I recall when it was out in EA, I never got into it myself. I have not played it. I kind of want to, but I've heard things from the community that have played it, being that it's quite toxic online. So that's definitely unfortunate there. Alright, this is what I wanted to see. Can I please? Yes. Alright, at least I can do that, which I can appreciate. At least extend it out that way. Curious as to if I could actually build another frame instead. That would obviously be better in terms of area expansion. Alright, so break that down, but the plant is gonna regrow back, no doubt. Let's do that though, because I prefer it. I really hope they change that. So many edits yet to make in terms of, like, you know, when you clear out these plants just to clean up an area where you're building your shelter, it would be nice that they didn't grow back every time you like load up a game, because that's exactly what happens at the moment. Like, it looks a lot cleaner here for sure, and I'd prefer that, but they'll be back. Alright, let's get some more logs going. How am I see. Let's grab some more bananas here. Once you get the mechanics down for this game, you can turn it into a bit of a paradise, for sure. Can't really do anything about those ambient noises though. That was definitely trippy. Need one log, but since I've got 3 here, why not? Let's organize these long sticks too, though, to come back to grab. Oh, actually, need 3 anyway. Perfect. Forgot I was building this for a second, and I was building that shed. derp. And unfortunately, it looks like ran into some technical difficulties recording the third episode. Sadly, the recording bugged out and wasn't able to edit it correctly, so we're kicking it off from right here. Basically got more of the shelter built, and that's what this episode was primarily for, was building the space. Let's see here. So yeah, just expanded a little bit further out. It's a little tough to see at this time, but got a third frame set up, and then I was able to attach a shed onto this side in this angle. Wasn't working the other way, connecting to the initial frame that we put down, but seems to work otherwise. Today's primary goals would be to definitely get some bones. I'm thinking should also probably check out the village nearby too. So let's definitely do that. Empty out the backpack for the things that I don't really need at the moment. Reduce the weight. I'm not sure if any of you guys did know this. For those that may be new to the game, there's like a weight system in play for the backpack. I believe it's like 45.5 is the maximum amount you can have in there before it messes up the ability to run. Really don't need feathers right now. From my experience, when you initially use the bow, it's the accuracy is horrible. That's a lot of bones too. Don't need fish bones anyway. Sadly can't use these to cook. Something I also hope they add in the future would be, if I'm not mistaken, I did mention it earlier in a previous episode, but to auto-organize the bag, that would be excellent. Alright, looking good. It'd be nice if you could, switch placement too, just drag and drop into a slot to replace. Oh well. I'm thinking, what a weird spawn point for a rock. All over here. Yeah, definitely. Well, don't need to take the dry leaf. But I'm thinking I should probably put out the water. Put out the fire. Just pop these two to boil first. It's a bug that I have come across. Happens fairly frequently, where you pop water in and it doesn't automatically boil for some reason. I'm not sure why. Might be derping myself, but then you drag it to another slot, it'll work. Alright. Yeah, let's put it out. And that's exactly how you save the fire for later. Just gotta start it up again with the tinder. Coconut shells that popped out somewhere here. Right. Carbs are easy. It's just fats now, which, should be fairly straightforward to be able to hunt a medium-sized animal. Gonna try to not resort to cannibalism, at all, but we'll see how long I last from that. Yep, just fats. And what time is it? Probably 2, 3 in the morning. Yeah, if only my scroll worked. Wow, gosh, not even. We're not gonna venture out too far here. Just taking a look at what's around. More maggots, cool, I guess. Ah, bone, awesome. Definitely can use that. Probably set up a stone trap here too to collect bait for bigger traps. Get to that soon. Thinking now let's just probably head back and make a single bone soup at the least. Heard a villager or a tribesman. Now right there. Walking away. Yeah, apparently there's a spawn point for them as well as jaguars nearby here. I'm thinking come daylight we'll go venture out towards a nearby village here.
Piece of shit.
Toot. That's, you know, I didn't mention it earlier, and obviously in the description there's a bit of a discretion advised for the language, but I feel like for the most part kind of unnecessary. Like, it would be nice if they configured it to the point where the character knew. I mean, what was in the
Need to rest.
what was in the bag, the backpack. Like if he knew he had all the resources to be able to craft another one, didn't have to freak out. At this point, just grabbing some resources. I'll head back, get more rest, wake up during the day, and then get to traveling. I'm just gonna make a single bone soup though, to sustain me, at least for a bit. Definitely need to hunt something. And also, here's to hoping that there's no technical difficulties with this episode, or future ones. It's unfortunate I had to run into that. Would have been nice to just have this series flow without any edits in that sense, but apparently not. And by, you know, again, by all accounts, you guys didn't miss too much. I mean, I was chatting away a bit regarding the game. However,
Fuck.
oh no, yeah, that's what happens when you're too tired. Alright, definitely need to rest a bit. Yeah, just build the base furthermore, and
Yes. Yes.
again, it's a matter of looking forward to the future additions made to the game in terms of how much you're able to create. There's plenty more to still craft on my end for sure, but you know, again, it would be nice to have, like, for example, multiple floors and a floor to begin with, doors, stairs. Yeah, all in due time, I guess. Get going, and then let's just head out. I'm thinking maybe, you know, let's see, maybe fish for one. Are my stats? Yeah, protein's okay, it's just mainly fats and water. So yeah, it's impossible to see anything for like majority of the game. It's just nighttime, or the darkness in general seems to last a lot longer than than daylight. Forgetting where I put those. There they are. It's probably just go to sleep again. When it's a bit more clear, we'll get up and go. Let that boil and then put it out. Actually, it looks like a decent time to call it episode 32. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll catch you up the next one. Toot toot.